With a company called shopnow.com, and then I worked at Microsoft for a period of time, and decided that startups was a great thing and a great place to go. And then lately I wondered if there's an opportunity to actually take e-commerce and golf together in a way that would help the industry. And so I looked at the last 15 years, and as you can probably have experienced, it's been painful, except in the golf ball category, you've lost share at Greengrass. And we have Mr. Dave just joined us. Wonderful, thank you, Dave. And so I wondered if we could reverse the trend. So what we basically did and looked at what have been the symptoms over the last 15 years that have been painful for Greengrass operations. And basically there was three main trends. One is retail consolidation at off-course locations that has driven price competitiveness in the marketplace. Then showrooming, people going into your pro shops, looking at the equipment, buying it somewhere else. And then the increasing factor of e-commerce. We all know, and we probably all have purchased some equipment online somewhere. And so I wondered if e-commerce is an opportunity to level the playing field between Greengrass and off-course. So if we look at Dick's Sporting Goods, for example, in their annual report 2012, you'll find that their e-commerce sales have grown 48% year over year versus the in-store, same-store sale only 4%. Definitely an opportunity there. And so when you ask the club owners or golf professionals, how about giving you some e-commerce technologies? It's relatively three things came out. Well, I'm not a tech guy, and that's why we see that there's nobody in the room, because they don't understand tech or they don't have the tech people. Then there's not enough product in the store to put in your catalog to interest the members, and they have no resource or time to actually do what it takes to be e-commerce enabled. And so another thing they said, well, you know, I still have more and more members, and I need to find a way to help my members buy products more efficiently, and that's where eShop4Golf comes into play. What we do is we give you a completely, fully functional e-commerce storefront, one link to your website that has all the products from the OEMs that are on our network, and the products get drop shipped from the OEM to the consumers when an order is placed, unless you have the product in store in your shop, at which time then we help you with your sell-through. So what I want to do at this time is give you a little demo to show you what it looks like, and then what you will basically get when signing up with eShop4Golf. So one of our first customers is actually Sahali Country Club in the Northwest. We are based in the Northwest. And as you can see, their store is completely to their look and feel. If you look at a product, let's say the SLDR driver, which by the way, they were able to sell the day it came out, which maybe some of you don't even have your samples yet. All the product information is provided to us by TaylorMade. So they control all the marketing and everything, so you don't have to do anything on your store. All that is made available to you. The products are all priced at MAP, so that we observe the internet pricing policies that OEM request. And then, as I mentioned, the site is fully functional and customized to your look and feel. So here's, for example, a site we're preparing for El Dorado Country Club. Here's a site that we are prepared for the Ridgewood Country Club. Here's a site for a PGA Pro teaching professional. Here's another site, and then he's added, like for example, the link for the golf store, so it links directly to his golf store. Here's a site for the National Golf Club. Jim Vinson is one of our advisory members. Here's another site for Hoaxless Golf Club. Yesterday we had a lot of orders that came by, and so we're very, very happy with what is happening and the reception that we've received. So basically, if I was to summarize in a few words, what you get is a fully customized eShop. You have a complete offering from premium OEMs such as TaylorMade, Mizuno, Summit Golf Brands is joining, Peter Millar, H2 Golf, and others. You can integrate member pricing into the platform. So if you have a Mill River plan, it allows you to actually go and extend that Mill River offering to your members, cost plus 10, 20, whatever the structure is, or coupons and discounts. So if you want to offer 10% off, 20% off, or if you want to have a special, you can have that happen. It's a very simple way to control, and you have no real maintenance on your site. Now, if people book tee times on your site, then you have recurring traffic that you can now monetize. If you put an ad on your gym, inside of the monitor, where your members put their scores, then drive them to the pro shop after they had a bad round. Maybe they want to buy a new putter or a new wedge. And we basically have over 40,000 SKUs lined up on the platform from those premium brands. So, what are some of the key advantages that you're going to benefit from implementing eShop4Golf? 3 of them. Value add for your membership. That was the #1 request, is how can you serve your member better, or how can you serve your golfers better, and allow them to shop at your shop anytime, anywhere. So imagine like you're somewhere in upper New York State at Christmas time. How many sales go actually to Orlando that you have lost? Now you can be open all year round. You're going to increase revenue on a number of different ways. One, by representing a broad product line, but also by participating in product promotion, closeouts, product launches. Today on the platform, all the 2014 Sun Mountain product line that is being introduced at Orlando is already posted on our site. And you're going to be able to compete in an ever more online world. The cool thing is you don't need to order, you don't need to receive, you don't need to unbox, you don't need to inventory, merchandise, price, markdown. Any of that is being handled for you by eShop4Golf. So, how do you make money? You make the delta between wholesale and your sales price, less 3% of the MAP price on hard goods and 5% on soft goods. So it's kind of like for the price of a simple credit card transaction, you're going to make all the difference as to what you want to sell the product at. So you're going to say, well, that doesn't seem like you're going to be able to make a lot of money, so how do you make money? Well, what we do is the OEMs reward us for giving them access to the network of all the pro shops that are signing up with us. And we get a volume discount on the part of the OEMs, similar to what they provide to their largest customers. So then what's the fee? What's the cost? Well, the cost, there's 2 plans. The first one is a simple one, $299 and $200 per year. Here at the show, if you sign up today, you're going to get your first year free. If you do $15,000 in e-commerce transaction in a given year, you will never have another annual fee. Or we have a freemium plan. The freemium plan doesn't cost you anything. And what we do is we take 80% of the first $800 that you actually generate off the shop. So if you start generating some profit, after $640 that we take as that revenue share up front, then after that, it is all for you to keep. So, let's do the math. Let's assume that today you do about 40% of sales, $400,000 in sales at your pro shop, and let's say the industry average is 5%. We think that you're going to do a lot more than that. E-commerce, because of your membership base and being able to tap into your membership base. So basically, you would do $20,000 in e-commerce sales. Your investment is $299. You will make $4,000 on a $400,000 annual revenue. So probably one of the best investment that you could have is $299 to make $4,000. What is going to happen? We believe that over the next 15 years, we're going to allow you to regain market share in the total revenue gains at Greengrass. So to summarize, we have a professional customized e-shop for your shop. The catalog is fully provided. You don't have to upload anything. It comes from Premier OEM. Only one link to set it up. We can give you a demo of some of the sites that we have done. It's going to help you increase your revenue, but most importantly, your bottom line. So why not sign up today? We're at booth 833, right here down on your right-hand side.